Most people think wealth is built when their salary lands in their bank account. I've come to realize that's not when wealth is built. I believe wealth is built by the decisions we make after payday. Let me show you what I mean. Building wealth doesn't begin with buying expensive things. Sometimes it begins by simply preparing tomorrow's lunch, cooking at home, avoiding unnecessary spending. It's not exciting, but small habits repeated over many years create big results. I'm going to start mowing the grass. Bofeka shanguze kubasi. So this is something I actually enjoy doing. My son's weights. This thing is heavy. I'll put it here for now. So far, so good. I'm even starting to sweat a bit. So I'm getting my cardio in also by doing this gardening. It gets your heart racing, which is good so that you are not just sitting all day. So I'm going to show you my compost, my compost maker. Like they are big bins with lids. I'll show you guys. So this is what I've done so far. Don't worry, the grass will repair itself. A few years ago, I probably wouldn't have thought much about composting. Now I see it differently. The same grass I used to throw away after mowing can help grow more food. Building wealth isn't always about earning more. Sometimes it's about wasting less. As well, they are very big now. They've outgrown. So using these bins called get composting. Yeah, so they are for composting. It's a compost bin. So I've been throwing food scraps in here. Here, you can see it's quite warm as well in there. It feels quite warm inside. So I'm going to add more of my grass from the mowing I've done. It's the other one. You can see It's getting, yeah, it's going down. It's composting slowly. It doesn't smell as well, funny enough. You'd think because it's food scraps and stuff, it will stink, but nope, it doesn't. This is what we call compost, darling, okay? Someone put a plastic in it. This does not compost. So it's like manure, yeah, which we put on the plants too. We get them food. That's like food for the plants. So I'm trying to get to the one at the bottom, like this. Can you see? That's what I need. Because this has happened over some time. So that's what I need to get. Food for the soil. This food to the plants. So you know, like when I mow the grass, when I collect it in here, that's how it breaks down, breaks in. So when you do this, you don't need to be buying manure or anything, because this is the best. One time I'm like, oh, there's a word. I need to go and good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's a bit gloomy this morning. So Tuesday morning, on my way to work. Today I've got a clinic. This morning, so and those people who tell you Kuti, you know, in UK you're constantly working, it's very true. You have to work. It's not for the faint-hearted. I sometimes when I watch videos on YouTube of people who have come like over the last few years, or some who have gone home because they just could not cope with the UK lifestyle. I sometimes get reminded of videos other people have done warning people kuti ku UK kunoshandiwa, kuti ku UK it's all about working all the time. You've got to, because you know your rentals or mortgage, your bills and everything, they take the bulk of your money, and food and transport, you know, they take the bulk of your money. Yeah, so I've seen videos of some people who have gone back home, could not just cope with the change of what comes with being in the UK. But anyway, that's not the reason for the video, to be honest. I was just letting you know that the point I was trying to make is you have to work. You have to work every single day. But I also would say you also need to prioritize yourself also in that working. And that's something I've learned over the last few months. Like, you know, I've got to put me first as well, because work is work, guys. If something happens to me today, tomorrow they've got someone else doing my job. So in as much as I might love my job or enjoy what I do, I also need to look after myself, which is one problem most of us have, especially most people in the healthcare sector. We tend to prioritize our clients, our patients, and forget ourselves in the process. But you know that, and I'm saying the narrative needs to be different. We need to look after ourselves as well. You know, not just working every shift under heaven and earth. Some and look after yourselves, because you only have one you. And most of us, I'm saying most of us, so that you people can feel we're in this together, all right? So most of us, we are working ourselves to the ground, you know, working too much. Then we end up with stress, my high blood pressure, my diabetes, obesity. We end up with all these health complications purely because of the choices we make sometimes. The choices we make sometimes. Some people might argue, oh, but we don't have a choice. Guys, we always have a choice. We always have a choice. But what is your choice in that situation where you feel you don't have a choice? Because I know choose I could pick a shift in the way. No one is holding anything to force you to go. So if you choose to work like crazy, that's a choice you're making. That's a choice you're making. All I'm saying, guys, let's look after ourselves also. So yeah. So this drive to work, it's shorter than my other drive when I have to go into the office, because my clinic is not too far. I would say it's about 20 minutes from my house where I do my clinic. 20 minutes. So it's not bad. Sometimes the traffic can be hectic, but it is what it is, guys. That's the thing also. Be happy with what you have, guys. Be happy with what you have. Because we're seeing a lot of problems where people are not so happy, and then they go on and do crazy things to get rich quick. That type of money does not last long, and it comes at a cost. From most things I'm hearing, or on YouTube mainly, on videos on people going to do things to get rich quick. I can't speak this morning. They're building a bridge. So yeah, that's what I would say, guys. Work for your money like everyone else, and the money that you've worked hard for, at least for myself anyway, I'm speaking about my experience. I find I try and utilize it wisely and not squandering it, because I know how many hours I've put into it and the hard graft I've put into it. Unlike money that that's just at your disposal. Trouble, guys. So please work for your money. Work for your money. Every society has stories about getting rich quickly. Personally, I believe in building wealth honestly, working, learning, saving, investing, growing slowly. It may take longer, but it lets me sleep peacefully at night. Doing it in your strength that you were given by God is what matters. So guys, let's chat in the comment section. Those who are living between two worlds, what's the reality of your lives wherever you are at? Are you working yourself to the ground, Are you working reasonable hours and still living life comfortably? Are you having to work all the hours under the sun? And what is that costing you? Let's have a discussion, guys. What is that costing you? Either for your own physical health, your own mental health, your own financial health, your own family health, your relations with your children, your family, husband, wife. What has been the impact of what you're doing? Is there something you could change about what you're doing? Let's talk, guys, in the comment section. That's how we learn. Even me, I learn from you guys. That's how we all learn. One person says something, another something, and let's be civil. To be honest, I must say, I thank you so much, my fellow subscribers, my supporting subscribers, I should say. I thank you so much, guys. I can't say I've ever had an issue of people being rude on this platform. There's some people who have made some comments that might have been like, and then I take my time. I take my time to respond, or I try to be calm in my response. But I can't really say, I think I've got the best of subscribers, because you are all civil. You speak your mind in a respectful manner. Because when I watch other people's channels, they are talking about, let's not be attacking each other and stuff like that. I've not had that in this group, and I don't intend to start having it. So guys, remain the way you are, but let's have the conversations in a respectful manner, in a way that adds value to ourselves, to each other. Let's add value in our conversations. What I'm going to say? Is it going to add value to someone's life? Is it going to help them? This is where those small decisions eventually lead. When we stayed here earlier this year, we realized one thing. We didn't have enough lighting. It wasn't in the original plan. But living in a house teaches you things that drawings never can.
Then padinga papa master bedroom. So apa pandu paisi was my lights.
The house still isn't finished, and that's okay. Building wealth isn't about perfection. It's about steady progress. And like I always say, small progress is still progress.
Kirimora ya beira. Kirimora ya se finished. Yep. Bathroom. Okay. The bathroom. Going to the room.
Real wealth isn't built in one big moment. It's built through thousands of small decisions. Cooking instead of buying takeaway. Although we as a family will have takeaway once in a while, as long as it's not a daily habit. Growing something instead of wasting. Improving one room at a time. Showing up to work even when it's difficult. None of these decisions are popular and they will not make headlines, but together they build a future. So this is what lawn mowing I was doing. Maybe building wealth isn't about one big decision after all. Maybe it's about making better decisions one day at a time. I harvested these from the garden, guys. So I'm gonna put them in my daughter's pack lunch after I've washed them. Yeah, nice. Strawberries for free from the garden.